That's farther away from the mic.
I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm in the library. This room is not soundproof.
It's not. For those that are listening, if this even makes the part of the episode, because we haven't even done any intro, nothing. If that makes the episode, by the way, people need to understand that we're recording in a library that's not soundproof, and the front desk even hears us laughing our asses off. So,
week after week. So thank you to the Bearsley Public Library in Bridgeport, East Side for life. I never grew up on the East Side, but love you East Siders, I guess. All right.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready, spaghetti? No, I still hear the echo. I hear echoes and I hear robots.
I don't hear any of those.
Maybe I just need to turn the volume down. Maybe I need to
Hello. Hello. I think you turned my volume down too.
I turned both of the volumes down, but I feel like I'm not hearing as much feedback now.
But I feel like now I have to turn my... Hello. Hello. Okay.
Well, it's about time. Only 9 minutes.
Do you want to scooch in this way so you're more on this camera a little bit?
So I can be closer to Fred.
Get a little closer. Fred is going to come for me before he comes for you, I'm sure. This song is still too long.
It's always too long.
Hello, everybody out there. I'm singing the intro because we're going to talk about music today. I'm Vanessa A. Mans, and you're going down the rabbit hole of my mind. Take 3.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. You're watching or listening to Adventures in Vanderland. I am Vanessa A. Mans at Mind of Vans on the Instagrams. We also now have an Adventures in Vanderland podcast Instagram, or in Adventures in Vanderland pod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Instagram. So make sure you go follow that. Like, subscribe, follow, so that you get all the important updates. And to my left. No, my right.
Yes, right. That's me. Hi, I'm Sylvia from Maiden of the Forest. That's Maiden of the Forest _ in between each word for the Instagram. And it's a little slightly different on TikTok, but you'll find me there too. I am your tarot reader, your tarot and tools giver, your guide, your energy alchemist, and co-host of the amazing and excellent Vanessa.
That seems like it's so far. Should we get closer?
Who gets closer? This gets closer?
Angle. I don't love it.
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that better?
Sure. Let's move on. Music.
Okay. Oh, no,
again?
We did that part again. No, okay. So, Sylvia, all right. Last 2 episodes, we went through who wore it best. We compared some of the, what do we call it? Live action versus the animated originals.
Mm-hmm.
This week, we're going to talk about music. I posed a question, and I want to talk about how this question came to be. It's my new vibe check method, y'all. So, I think I told you in a couple of episodes ago that I started dating. Your girl's been on the app. She's been trying to like fill up her Rolodex for the summer. And I just happened to be talking to a guy. I asked most of these guys, if like the conversation gets there, what Disney princess and villain they're going to be, right? Mm-hmm. My vibe check method. This one guy answered very deep questions. Gave me very deep answers. Though a lot of these guys say Aladdin. Ugh, don't they know better? Red flags all over the place. But anyway, moving on. But he was like, yeah, he's really into Disney. And I was like, oh, cool. So then my next question was, what Disney song is what Disney song is on the soundtrack of your life? Which he answered that. And then he asked me mine. And then I was like, this is a podcast episode for sure. And I'm like, you can tell a lot about a person based on the songs that are the soundtrack of their life, right? So I posed the question to you. I've been asking people around my job and gym.
I did a Facebook post, which I did get some answers back.
Oh, fabulous. I meant to do a online thing and I just never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been busy.
Busy, getting busy. Okay. Now,
Dude, my cousin.
let's keep it
My
appropriate.
cousin edits this.
Keeping it appropriate.
Keeping it PG like a Disney movie, y'all.
By the way, I do want to say shout out to Anthony who edits these videos because you do an awesome job and we really appreciate that. Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony. Good shout out. All right, so that is how the question came to be. So I think before we get into it, do you want to guess or do you want to talk about some of the answers that we got from other people in the streets? And
Let's
online?
talk about the people that we got answers from first.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say, one of my favorite answers was one of the trainers at the gym. Shout out to Azel. Nope. Nope.
No.
Haha, there we go. He said that his would be a man or a man out of you, make a man out of you, whatever, from Mulan. And based off of him growing up in a household full of women, like he felt like he had to be a man.
I always want to sing the rest of the songs.
But like it's that one line that really like, you know,
For him.
yeah. I had two guys answer the circle of life. And it happens that they're both Leos.
Interesting.
I know. And but one of them though, I think one of it is because he's obsessed with lions and he's a Leo. You met him, Chris, that I like been hanging out with.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is the chef at my job. And God, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be telling people all this business, but let's just say that his father and his uncle had a relationship similar to Scar and Mufasa.
Damn.
So that's all I'm saying. So there was that part of it too. I'm like, interesting how Leos like to go with the circle of life.
Any other people that you asked?
I did get other answers. I can't remember them at the moment. Why don't you give me a few of yours?
Okie dokie, Salioki. So, I posted basically asking that question. So, I have a childhood friend, and I always ask people, like, do you want to stay anonymous? She's like, I don't care. So, I have a childhood friend of mine. We kind of grew up together a little bit. So, her name is Nadine. And I don't even know if she lives around here anymore, but I asked her, and she goes, just around the river bend by Pocahontas.
Oh.
So then I asked her why. And I was like, hey, is that because you're always looking for adventure? Is that because you usually find yourself in between two paths? And she was like, I'm always trying to just find myself, always changing, trying to look and see what's going to come next.
I like it.
So that was her answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then this person didn't say whether or not they wanted to be... Oh, no, okay, she doesn't care if she's anonymous. So I have a very spiritual pal, friend, associate. Her name's Sarah, and she goes, show yourself from Frozen.
Oh.
And I was like, immediately, Vanessa's going to love this.
Okay, go ahead.
And she went into detail, and she goes,
oh my God.
it literally had made her cry
by
belting it out in her car.
Oh my gosh. Is this me? Did I answer this in my sleep?
She goes, show yourself, step into your power. You are
That's the line.
one you've been waiting for all my life. It was around the time I discovered this is what she says. It was around the time that I discovered my own inner power and that I had it all along. I just needed to realize it and harness it for myself.
Oh.
Very powerful, very cathartic, emotional moment. And I was like, oh, Vanessa's going to love this.
Oh my God.
So I love that answer for her.
Okay, so then I just remembered another person that told me You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan.
Oh my gosh, that's a lovely song.
And that was a song that like reminds her of her daughter. It was like a song that is very special between her and her child. So that was another one that I just remembered. But I have to move on to Show Yourself because that's one of my songs. And it is pretty much the exact same story. Like that came out when I had shortly before that found out about my ADHD. I have my suspected autism as well. And it's like I never really cared for Elsa before, and suddenly, like, as I'm going through this journey of like self-discovery, I'm finding out that like I relate to Elsa probably more than I do Tiana now. And I feel like Elsa is going through her own like neurodivergent coded journey. Where I always felt like I couldn't fit in. I always masked myself. I always, hid, like dimmed my light because I was afraid that others would make fun of it or be afraid of me or that I would be misunderstood. And just like Elsa, it was like I had been going through this journey and got to a point where I didn't care anymore. I let it go. I stopped holding myself back, but then I felt like I was just becoming a whole new Vanessa. Like by accepting myself and learning how to use these different parts of me as a superpower rather than as like some kind of hindrance. So
It's a superpower. I always
why
tell
you got me
people.
crying like the first fucking 5 minutes of the show? And yes, I belt that song in the car. I belt it in the shower, and I can't get through it. I cry every time. Oh, and it's always that. And it's always that part because you know why? You've seen the Frozen 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
One of the songs is actually on my list.
3 of the songs are on my list. But it's that part too where it's like she has the spirit of her mother, like and because I'm a visual person, I visualize it as well as like when I'm singing it. So I'm visualizing the spirit of her mother saying, "You are the..." Oh my god, I can't even.
We didn't bring any tissues
"You
today.
are the one you've been waiting for." And then she's like, "Yeah, all my life." And I'm like, that is a powerful moment. Oh, it gets me in my feels.
So I have a question for you because when you had proposed this idea, I was like, okay, are we gonna do like past, present, and future?
And I love that you asked that question because there's not one song that fits the whole life. You change.
No.
We're almost 4 decades old. Like we've been changing.
Ooh, you just said 4 decades. Honey.
I mean,
honey.
Honey, my birthday is next week. I'm gonna be...
Actually, by the way, when this airs, it is gonna be your birthday. So happy birthday, Vanessa. Happy birthday, Vanessa.
to me.
Oh, I love us.
So, for my birthday, I would like 711 subscribers. So get on it. How about that?
That's because her birthday is 7/11, everybody.
7-Eleven. What? Okay.
And her energy is like 7/11. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. Just saying.
I thought it was open from 7 to 11.
No.
I get free Slurpees on my birthday. Okay. Anyway. All right.
So,
I had to talk
was
about
that song part of your past, present, or future?
that one is part of... I want to say it's like a bridge, but it's like very much present.
Okay, cool.
Because I feel like it's something I'm still going through. I'm still connecting with.
So, how do you want to go through our songs? Do you want to do past, present, future? I also have different vibes.
I got
songs for different vibes as well.
I like that because that was something I was thinking about. Like, what are the ones that you just want to dance to? What are the ones that like get you in your feels?
What's the ones that's gonna hype you up?
Yeah. Okay, so there was 2 songs that I had guessed, and I want to know if they're on your list.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I guessed that one.
You guessed that
from Sarah. I was like,
I know that's gonna be on my list. I feel like I've talked to you about
that
this
was
one
gonna
before.
be. I was like, that's gonna definitely be on there.
See if you have a couple other guesses.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
I want to say that like at least one of the past ones has to be Tiana's Almost There, because you were always on your grind. You've always been working. You like you can almost taste and grasp certain things, and so I feel like that one was definitely on your list as well.
I also feel like from Princess and the Frog that one of yours would be "I Got Friends on the Other Side."
Actually, that's not on my list.
Oh my god!
Why is that not on my list?
How is that not on your list?
Probably because they're not really... Well, okay, my ancestors, my spirit team, that is... my friends, but they're never really on the other side. They're always with me. So I guess that's a thing. But like the other things that I've encountered, I'm like, those are not my friends. You need to get out of here. You need to
Oh
go.
my god. All right. There was another one that I had guessed, and shoot, I wrote it down. You know, in my notes, my printer decided to not work. Last time I left the things on the printer. This time,
She just brought her computer this time.
so I brought my whole
Smart.
computer, but you know, most of my notes were me chatting back and forth with Chat GPT, so I have to go through my conversation. Oh, let's see. Oh, control find, guess, and no. Okay, never mind. What was other ones you guessed?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh, another one that I thought you might have is reflection from Mulan,
Mm-mm.
or loyal, brave, true.
Mm-mm.
What? I'm 0 for 3? And how dare you be 2 for 2? Just screw it. Let's just get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's just get into it.
All right. So talking about our past.
Okay.
I have surface pressure.
I also have surface pressure. That's
Like,
a big one. That one made me cry a lot.
Yeah, that song, it's a deep cut for, I think, people like us. And I think it goes with my past self. And I realized from all the songs, I'll just say all the songs that I have for my past. Also, Let It Go, Surface Pressure, and Part of Your World. As an honorable
That was
mention,
gonna actually be one of my guesses.
as honorable mention, I'll say When Will My Life Begin from Tangled. I just watched that the other night, actually last night with Jacoby. And oh my god, that movie is like so good. I forget how good it is. I don't watch it that often, but yeah. And I realized that and reflection is also on my list. And I feel like because my past self was a lot about masking and wanting to fit in or wanting to understand myself better, like not really understanding, knowing I was different, but not understanding why I was different, not feeling enough, trying to pretend that I was enough. That's where those songs kind of come from for me. What about for you?
So I'll start with the surface, the pressure song. For me, it was more about how like I always have to be on top of
The
everything.
perfectionism.
And it wasn't even like even as a kid, I would see things that my brother does and I'm like, okay, don't do those things. And I would and so like I would try to get straight A's and my mom's like, A's on a report card, my goodness, whose is this? And it was always about like having to juggle so much and having to put so much on my plate constantly. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I still have a whole ton of stuff on my plate, but I don't let it overcome me anymore. And it's hard enough to do that. And sometimes sometimes it is overwhelming, but
surface pressure sometimes creeps into my present. But like, I will say too, I think being an eldest daughter, like Louisa, I also get that, like, give it to your sister is older. Like, I had all this responsibility for taking care of my little sister when I was a younger child. I was expected to hold the family burdens and things like that. There's a lot to surface pressure. I think both with Louisa's masking, but also with the responsibilities that come with being an eldest child. You ever watch those videos of like eldest daughters? Are you okay? We're not okay.
So continuing on with that song.
Sorry.
So what it was is it's also like trying to do school, trying to pay for my own college, trying to make enough money, trying to get everything done, trying to still get the chores done because I don't want my family or my folks trying to do it by themselves, trying to get groceries, trying to be healthy, trying to go to the gym, trying to go to the dietitian, trying to be healthy.
Those other memes.
Like I was just like, I'm gonna. And the thing is people don't want to see me explode, right? People wonder like why I have a certain tone sometimes. And it's not that I mean to have it. Sometimes I'll check myself and I'm saying, sorry about that. Little steam slipped out of the pot for a second, or a little bit, came out a little bit. But like, I don't know why, but I always felt expected to have it together and to keep it together. So on the outside, I look fine,
Oh,
and
yeah.
on the inside, I'm like this ticking time bomb.
Oh, absolutely.
And
I think,
I was just like,
and
I'm
you know
expected to
what?
always have it together. And I'm like, I just need to break out for a second. I need to just explode
Oh, yeah.
and pick up the pieces that I want only and rebuild only to that, because I can't
And
do this all.
I have to say that that particular mentality, I think a lot of us have, and that's why women, especially from our generation, went all these years without a proper diagnosis, why we get to our late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s sometimes, and that's when we have like the mental breakdowns that lead to the finally getting the actual diagnoses.
And not for nothing, but people expect way too much from women,
And then-
especially
and
especially from our partners at times. And I'm not trying to put people down
Well,
at
how
all,
about
but a lot of
for
past
child,
partners
like, or
expect you to
motherhood?
do all these things: be the girlfriend, be the wife, do the
And-
chores, be
and
the
when you
therapist,
have
be an
kids, girl,
associate, be a
stop.
secretary, be the person that cleans the house, be the person that cooks, be your therapist, be the person that brings harmony, bring people together, remind you about your dates, remind you about this, remind you about that, clean your shorts, do this, do like what?
Whoa.
What?
No, okay.
And then you want to go 50-50 or make women pay, and then you want them to also provide.
And
What do you
exhale.
want?
We went full therapy. Okay. That was a minor explosion.
Thank goodness I'm not that type of woman anymore.
No, I'm glad that that is part of your past.
Whew.
Ooh.
Take them on vacations. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. And I will say though, and I've read this too, is that motherhood is when a lot of us get diagnosed, because now you're not just holding that in for yourself. You're trying to keep it together for this little
For
one
your
or
kid.
little ones.
Because you don't want
As
them to,
kids, maybe.
you don't want to stress your kid out.
Because just
don't
like
want
you
your
said,
kids to see
you're trying to
that.
remember your appointments, your kids' appointments, and this is not something that comes easily or naturally to us. Keeping the house clean, you're trying to do your laundry, but like now you have to do a little one's laundry, and they go through things all the time, and then they're always outgrowing things, and you have to know when they're uncomfortable with their shoes, and so now I have to get a bigger pair of shoes. They don't tell me that their
And
shoes
then,
aren't fitting
especially
them
for the
anymore.
women that have cloth diapers, come on.
Who does that?
There's a lot of women that
Oh,
have
God.
cloth diapers, so they have to clean the diapers.
Keep that in the past. I'm sorry. The planet's going to shit already anyway.
So that was one of my past
That was just
ones.
one of the songs. Okay, so for time we might not like. Did we both say reflection, or did we
No,
both
you
say
said reflection.
I mean, reflection kind of goes with that whole past part of me that felt like I was masking. It's really about masking. You know, who is that girl that I see? I felt like I didn't really know who I was. Like, I wrote poems in like the 6th grade, and I was making an anthology called Beneath a Thousand Facades. I literally knew there was somebody that I didn't understand what I was doing at the time, but I know now that I always felt like I was putting on who I was to the outside world, and I didn't know who I actually was inside. I mean, reflection can even kind of bridge into my present, because I still like I'm still figuring out who is Vanessa without these masks that she wore for 3 decades.
I have a past into present as well.
Mm-hmm. Part of your world is kind of that same thing. I always felt like I wasn't a part of this world. I felt like, you know, being a collector, and part of that song too is that misunderstood by a parent that I relate to. I just felt like there was a disconnect between me and my parents or my family. Like I was, you know, just that black sheep kind of, or blackfish, if you will. Anyway, so it really just goes with just being an outsider, not feeling like I fit in, you know, look at all these things. I just want to be a part of a different world. I used to imagine myself being literally princesses of Saturn, or like going to new lands, going to new planets, and just making a civilization of my own, because I didn't feel like I fit in with this world. That was a memory I've just unlocked, y'all. But any other things about your past, or shall we move into the present?
I just have one other thing for the past, and it goes from the past into the present. So I have the song by Olaf.
Oh,
and the second
is it
one,
one's about Samantha?
It's the one about when I'm older.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot about
So
that song.
let me explain. In the song, if people know it, I think you do.
Things will make sense when I'm older.
Things will make sense when I'm older. Like he's like afraid.
No, they don't.
Like he's afraid of like these things, right? And so with that, it had a lot to do with me becoming a medium. And like as a kid and as a teenager, I'd always see shadow figures. I'd always see ghosts. I would I literally bumped into a shadow person. People, I walked around. I said, "Excuse me," walked around, and I'm like, "That wasn't a person." Keep going, keep going. Close the door right behind me. Keep going. Go to
That's
bed.
crazy.
So it was like I was always fearful, and then when I started tarot, I remember a woman was like, "Oh, you're going to be a medium, or you are already a medium," and I go, "No, I don't want that." She goes, "I don't think you have a choice," and I'm like, "What if I don't? I don't want to. I really don't want to."
Yeah.
And she's like, you're already a medium. You're just gaining more and more into your mediumship. And I'm like, shish kebabs, man. I don't want any of this. And my friend Alexis, we had her on the show.
Alexis, who was on the
She
couple
was
episodes
there
ago.
when they told me that. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And Alexis was like, you know what? Maybe right now you don't want to, but maybe the way it comes around, like maybe you'll understand it more. And I did. It like made a lot more sense when I'm older. And even like certain gifts that I have now that are even more expanding, I'm like, that's going to make sense when I'm older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like things make less sense when I get older. Can I tell you what was really cute is so I was watching Rapunzel yesterday. Okay, so we get to the part where Mother Gothel first gets to the tower and says, "Rapunzel, it's on your hair." And as she's climbing up, in my head, I was like, how did they get up there the first time when she was a baby? And then Jacoby said it out loud. He's like, "Mom, I don't understand. How did they get up there the first time?" I was like, oh my God, child. I was literally just thinking the same thing. You are mine. Like the movie Illogic. And then later in the thing when Rapunzel wasn't there and she had the secret doorway, it's like, he goes, "Oh, that's how they got up there the first time." I was like, yeah, things sometimes make sense later. But I don't know why you just made me think about that. Can I, okay, I don't know.
Moving on to the present?
Moving on to the present.
Okay.
Did you just do your presents?
No. Well, I did the past into a present.
Okay, gotcha. So for my presents, I have Hint to be unknown. Show yourself. Almost there. And Speechless. Wait.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Was that how she sings it? Or did I sing something else? Whatever, it doesn't matter. What are your songs?
Okay, so I don't have like an actual list. I just like rambled, right? Because like I was doing this and like driving at the same time, so I just did talk to text and I just like spat out some stuff.
Oh,
So
I forgot to put D&D on.
with one of the present songs for me right now is "You Think the Only People Who Are People."
I love it.
And because there's so much crap going on right now, and I'm not trying to get political, but I feel that song every time when there's stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's my present song. Another present song is because I'm trying to go with the flow more and less control. I have Hakuna Matata and Bare Necessities.
Oh, okay. Oh, cute.
Because I'm just like, you know what? I need to simplify. I just need the
bare necessities.
Simple bare necessities.
I don't remember all the rest of the
Forget
words.
about your worries and your strife.
Yeah, man. Okay, that I love that.
Also, I remember singing Hakuna Matata, belting it out with you at
Archie's, oh my gosh,
at the patio, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Oh my gosh!" And did they clap or did they clap?
We might have got some applause or like. I wish they would have threw some money.
It's not free show, folks.
Exactly. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing grace. Boom, boom. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Love
Yeah, we had
we
to
still
do
got
that.
it. All right, so so the present. Obviously, like I've spoken up about kind of learning about who I am and kind of being less afraid because I feel like because I didn't know who I was and I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do with my life, um, you know, it held me back. And I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm not totally sure what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do it. So
Love
that's
that.
like into the unknown. I
Love
mean,
that.
that is this whole
Podcast.
podcast. Come on, guys. It's literally I don't know what I'm doing every week. But I just keep doing it.
She
And
doesn't know what she's doing every week, but she will give me Google documents and things to research and still very organized. So yes,
I
She has
have
a
I
great-
have
she has a great
elements.
ideas.
I have
Yeah.
I have the ideas. And that's the whole thing. Is like I've always been the idea guy. And I never had the execution because like I always talk myself out of it. Oh, you don't know enough about it, or you know, maybe you know a little bit, but if it's not enough, you need to be perfect. Like it's that surface
it's
pressure.
that researching. and-
Like I could spend hours, days, weeks researching and planning, and I've got notebooks full of ideas. But what did I ever do with them?
you never took any step forward, which I'm so happy that she did.
And I'm so glad that we're doing this and sharing this.
Because,
And
like,
so,
look, now you're actually showcasing to yourself that you can do the execution. You're literally showcasing it right
yes,
now.
absolutely. Show yourself. I've already spoken about it, so we don't need to do that. Almost there. That's like the story of my life. That might have actually been more of a bridge song too. I like you said, it
Past
was
into
kind of
present.
past into present. Like I always felt like I said, with the execution, I had the ideas, but it felt like I always fell short on the execution. And well,
That was on
I'm-
my list too, from past to present. Same
yeah,
reason.
And now I'm kind of just there. I'm just getting it done, and I'm not worrying about the future as much as I did. I'm just like trying to live more in the present. So maybe almost there might actually be more of a past to the present bridge.
How cool would it have been if Tiana actually sang a song about being there?
But you know what? She
Like, I like now
that
I'm here.
bitch. Did you just write like the title for her part 2?
Maybe like now I'm here.
I love that. But actually, you know, almost there could even be a present to the future bridge because yeah, I'm here and I'm doing the work, but like who knows what the future actually holds. There might be a lot more going on, and
Still
maybe
climbing.
I might like shoot, I'm like still climbing the mountain. So am I there yet? I don't know. Did I reach my full potential? Have I reached the top of that pyramid? Throwback to Maslow.
We'll climb. We'll continue to climb.
It's the climb. I know that's not a Disney movie. Actually, that is a Disney movie.
That didn't sound bad.
That's technically a Disney movie. So The Climb, that's another soundtrack to my life. But Speechless, that's one where I've been going through this. Like, I think I told you a lot or a little bit about some of the problems that I've been having in like the preschools and stuff like that. And it was after I got my diagnosis and I decided to stop being quiet. It got me in a lot of trouble. But I wouldn't be silent, though they wanted to try it. I'm not singing it right. But essentially, just like Miss Jasmine in the remake of Aladdin, I just refused to be silenced. I wanted to let my ideas and my voice be heard, despite the consequences. I have to check for Fred, y'all. It just...
Do you see Fred?
That's not him, right? That's just a random red thing, right? Okay.
Okay.
Just in case you're just now tuning in for some reason instead of starting from the beginning. There was a spider.
A big spider.
Very large spider.
Like almost like the color of my hair.
Like in a very red, very big spider. Like, yeah, it was like a reddish blonde spider. It's not on the back of my shirt,
No.
right? Okay. Anyway.
Oh wait. No. What's that?
Where?
Over there. Oh wait, that's the same thing from earlier.
Okay, that's not Fred. Yeah, so there was a spider. We named him Fred. And we don't know where he is anymore. We lost track of him. So there's this constant fear in the back of my head that he's gonna just
appear just randomly.
randomly start crawling up my leg in the middle of recording here. Did you tell me about your presents? You said Hakuna Matata and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I did my presents.
Okay.
So do we want to do vibes after future?
I was thinking, okay, I have an always category that goes beyond past, present, or future.
So should we continue with the future and then move on?
Okay.
Okay.
For the future.
For the future. So this might be, I don't know if the word is pretentious of me. I just can't wait to be king.
I was going to put that on my future too, because I feel like there's greatness about to happen for us.
So
it's manifesting.
Listen, I did a spread for myself because I was like, okay, I was at Tea and Tarot one day and I was like, okay, what is my future with Tea and Tarot? And it was just like, I immediately got the victory card, the 6 of Wands. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing recognition for myself. I'm seeing more people, seeing my craft, how I deliver my tarot, the energy cleanses that I do. Like I see myself getting recognition and reaping the rewards and really helping and serving a lot of people that either need my help or just need the guidance and need the clarification. I see it. And then I got the Lover's card. I was like, oh my gosh, I love what I do. There's a lot of passion here. And I even like got a glimpse of like how people view my tarot. And it was like a big cover of like a nice blanket of a shield.
I have to interrupt you before I forget. I have two girls at my job that want you to do readings for them.
Okay.
So now you know. So you have to go in one day with me and
chime in.
Back in.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I guess like the feeling that people are getting from my tarot that I saw in the cards was it's like I'm a warm blanket, but I'm also a shield of protection.
I love it.
So it's like how I deliver that tarot. And then I had the Explorer, right? I had the Page of Wands. It was like expansion and seeing more things and being able to experience more things and new eyes and fresh eyes and really experiencing and exploring my gifts even further because they keep expanding to the point where I'm now getting hits from days, weeks prior before something happens. I'm getting things from other rooms. I was like, oh, you can't just be a fairy in a garden and just want to flock around. Or no, I said you can. And then I guess another practitioner was talking about the same exact thing to her client at the same exact time. So somehow I tapped into her as well. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So it just, I feel the expansion. I feel this boom that's going to happen. And I explored the new location of Tea and Tarot just yesterday. I went in the main rooms. I went upstairs. And as soon as I saw where I was going to be working, it just hit me. It was like, there's going to be a huge boom. And I told Heather, I was like, there's a boom happening. There's a boom happening. It's going to happen. And Heather's like, it's already happening.
It's happening. I love that.
And I'm like, I'm so excited. So folks, Tea and Tarot, 130 East Main Street, Clinton, CT. It is literally the most magical place you will find.
Besides the Vanderverse.
Besides this one right here.
My mind is something else. Yeah, I love that. I just can't wait to be king. I feel the same way. I know this is like slow growing, but I do feel like this is just a stepping stone in me being able to like reach into the things that I was meant to do. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be king of the world.
I love that.
I don't care about being part of anybody's world anymore. That's my past.
Oh, I love that. And you know, it's funny that you say that about this podcast because I also feel like something's happening here too. And I really feel like there's going to be an episode or there's going to be a shift or there's going to be something that like gets someone's attention so much that they're like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then they're going to see that there's past episodes. So they're going to start watching different past episodes. And then they're going to be like, wait, what? And I feel like that eventually that's going to boom too.
I think so.
There's a boom moment in here for you too.
I absolutely believe it's gonna happen.
I do too.
And I don't let
Feel
myself
it, believe it,
I don't let
achieve
myself
it.
crack to the surface pressure of, I just know it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So there's that. Any other things on your future soundtracks?
I think that was the only one because I was like, you know,
I have a couple. And mine, I think, again, maybe because this episode came from like me getting back into the dating world
Mhm.
or what, all of my future ones have to do with me finding, not all of them, but a couple of them are about finding love. So like I put Evermore because I think is he Fred? What do you see there?
No.
Okay,
I'm
it was
just
just-
laughing at you.
It was just a wire. Anyway.
I get like that with my hair strands.
Yeah. Anyway, Evermore.
It's a great song.
First of all, you know that I love the Beast. I connect with the Beast. He's my prince when I do my vibe check. And I would love for somebody to sing that song about me. Like the one, like I'm the one that like he has it all, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Or I'm the one that makes him realize that he doesn't have it all until he has me in his life. I would love that. I put my bad Evangeline. Because again, I just want somebody to feel like that for me.
My friend Samantha is naming her daughter
Oh,
Evangeline.
because of that?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Because of the movie.
That's so
Yeah.
cute. But yeah, I do feel like there's love on the horizon for me. It's not just something that I want. It's something that, like,
You know.
the dating scene has been kind of, but
A shallow pool.
guys, stop saying Aladdin. Just stop. Anyway, yeah, it hasn't been like the greatest thing, but I feel like it's going to help me find what I'm looking for, what I'm not looking for, what I want, what I don't. And I do feel like if I don't give up on it, because I think I started and gave up on it like very quickly in the past. I think if I don't give up on it and keep an open mind, like I'm going to find my Beast, my Naveen, my Ray, whatever. I did put dig a little deeper, and you know, like Tiana, I am always digging deeper. I dig very deep. That's why we go down these rabbit holes, y'all.
I think that was also on my list, but I don't know where it fell on my list.
But I just feel like, you know, I'm always looking for more purpose in my life. How does the line go? It's like, when you, whatever. Why can't I hear the song right now? I got Evangeline in my head. I gotta dig a little deeper. For you, it's gonna be tough. You gotta dig a little deeper. You ain't dug near far enough.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at Fred?
No, I was trying to think of the song.
When you find out what you need. I don't know. When you find out what you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine guaranteed. And I think that's what it is. It's like, I'm still digging deeper into my soul. I'm still digging deeper into finding my purpose. I'm still like looking for what it is that I need. You know what I mean? And not just what I want. The whole purpose of that song. And so I think like, you know, that could be like a bridgey song. Maybe that's a present to the future kind of a bridge. But it's something that like stands out to me. And I'm like, yeah, I got work to do.
I like it.
I also put a whole new world because I feel like a whole new world is blossoming in front of me.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right. So you have I know you said you have some vibes. I have one always. Like it's just these are the ones that I think connect to me. Like they're just throughout any phase of my life.
Mm-hmm.
The circle of life is also so. You know the story of Jacoby's birth.
I do.
So for those of you who do not know, did I talk about this last time when we were talking about The Lion King? Anyway, so my child was born in 2019, the year that the remake came out, and they were playing like all the Disney affiliates, Disney channels. They were playing the old one. I put that song on my pregnancy playlist, so I played that song all the time. Every time it played, he would just move around in my belly. Like I mean, he was kicking, he was doing backflips, he was into that song. Now, here comes me being in labor for 24 hours. The kid starts crowning and then stops for like an hour. I mean, I don't even know if he was a full centimeter, like crowning or whatever, like whatever the terminology is. He crowned and then stopped. That's why he came out with a little cone head. But after an hour and exhausted, I'm like to my mother, I said, Mom, please play the Lion King song. He always moves for the Lion King song. I just wanted this kid out of me. She puts the song on, and right after the instrumental little part, like when they get into the big climax of the song, that child came out of my body. Woo. Even the doctors and the nurses around me were like, we have never seen anything like this before. Like, that was kind of incredible.
Magical.
And so I can't hear that song without thinking about my little Leo. He also came out a Leo. So I can't think about that song without thinking about him. And he is the circle of life. You know, that is what we do. People become parents, and this child will continue to be a part of me. I'm part of him. The antelopes eat the grass. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's something sacred to me that I can't explain. It's like making me emotional. I also put You'll Be in My Heart, and similar to my friend who mentioned this song, it was one of the pregnancy songs that I had on my playlist. And it's just that song about the bond between a mother and a child. Like, you know, I'm here to protect you. You don't need to cry. You're always in my heart. Even when I'm not here, you're still in my heart. And, you know, and I hope that I'm always in his heart. Oh, got me in my feels. And then the third song that I put was He Lives in You, and that's from The Lion King too. And I think that song is just so spiritual to me. And I think
Mufasa?
It's
You said Lion King too.
No, it's from The Lion King too.
Oh,
Simba's Pride. I think they played it. It's supposed to be about Mufasa because they played it when Simba is doing that ritual with his daughter Kiara. And like all the animals are lining up to come see like the little coronation or whatever they call it. And you know, there's that air, like that spirituality, like Mufasa, like you can see that Mufasa lives in you. He lives in you. He lives in me. You know, he's watching over, like the kings of the past are watching over you. So it kind of speaks to the things that they said in the first one. But all I hear is Jesus. Like, I'll be honest. I'm like, no, this song is about Jesus. To me, and it just talks about, you know, just the strength of having, you know, like that spirituality, the strength of having somebody watching over you, living through you, like seeing him in your reflection.
Yeah, you are part of the divine.
Yeah, and so it's very spiritual to me. And you know, I don't talk about my spirituality a lot, but I am. So I enjoy that song. It's something that'll always speak to me. He lives in you. Okay.
Oh, some of mine.
Yeah, you said you had some vibes.
Okay.
I have some vibes.
So, I was told that this is not a Disney film.
Oh, dear.
It's technically WB.
Okay.
But like this is like if I want a hype up song, Space Jam. Dude, every time.
That is not a Disney movie.
It's not. But it was on my Disney Pandora, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this down. Space Jam. Okay. But moving on to, I think I don't know if this is Disney or Pixar.
I mean, I feel like they're the same.
I Wanna Party. Rio. I wanna party. I wanna samba.
Okay.
I live my life. Yeah, no?
All right, because Will I Am, right? Sings that?
He's also features in another song that I love.
I like to move it. Is it that one?
No,
because that's literally. I have a playlist called Move It.
I like them chunky, plump it. And I'm like, I'm a little chunky. I'm a little fluffy.
I love it.
I'm a little plump it. Okay. Okay. So anytime I find something, anytime I'm looking for something or I find something unexpectedly, I do one of these. Jacques Leblanc, what is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab? Caramoche, what a loss. Go in the sauce. Not some flour, I think just a dab. Then I stole a few of bread. Don't hurt, because he's dead.
And you're certainly lucky you are, 'cause it's gonna be hot in that big silver pot.
I don't know what he says. And then it's like,
Little
"Wah."
vision. Au revoir.
Yeah, I always, if I'm like finding something unexpectedly, I always sing that for some reason. And I did that.
I just made something
at the brewery.
unexpected. How about like, oh, that was
I
in
did that at the brewery, and someone was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "That was the French cook from Little Mermaid."
You know what song I randomly sing all the time
Hmm.
is, and I'm giving Belle vibes. Bonjour, or like the intro to Belle.
The intro.
Yeah. How's little town? It's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town full of little people waking up to say bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town. Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Monsieur.
Okay. I always get to that part and then I stop.
The bookshop.
Oh my god. That's just, I think it's like when it must be because I feel like monotony or something. Like it's when I'm just doing my da 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 da, like whatever.
That's weird too, because like sometimes I'll cook and I go, so this is love. So
Interesting.
this is love. And I'm like, oh, I really love cooking.
I love eating, but okay. What? Oh, so when I'm on my gym vibe, I do play "Be a Man" or "Make a Man Out of You," whatever it is. I have a heavy metal version of that.
Yeah.
That I'm like. I mean, it goes really hard. Let's just say that. I have a Disney gym playlist. It's just like metal versions of all those songs, and a couple Broadway songs too.
I believe it. I believe it.
What else oh, okay, this isn't like Disney Princess, but from a Goofy movie. How's it? If we into each other's arms, whatever that one. How does it go? I can't.
It's also like when they do and dance the perfect cast.
Yeah. If we whatever. I don't know. I can't think of a song right now. But that's another one that I can just like jam to.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the music hit hard in that
that
Goofy
music
movie.
hit
Disney
so hard.
hit hard on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized though too. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you.
That's okay. You do it frequently, but that's okay.
I can't help myself. What is it from Encanto? Waiting on a Miracle or Waiting for a Miracle?
Yeah.
That was a song that like gets me in my feels. That made me cry the last time I watched it. And I think that could be kind of like a part of my bridge to the past to the present.
I do have it like, so I don't think I ever had a song about like being in love or finding love for Disney, but I definitely had a song where.
Is it from Hercules?
No.
Oh.
I definitely had a song where if I knew I was about to get myself into a crush, then I knew it wasn't going to end well, or it was just not going to be a thing, or like the person was playing too many games or just disinterested, I would sing the Sally song from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. Is that a Disney movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's on Disney now, but was it
Originally? I don't know if it was originally a Disney movie.
All right.
But I sing that song, and I would sing it in like a much deeper voice, because Sally is like,
do it.
I sense there's something in the wind. That's her voice,
Yeah.
right? And me, I'm just like, I sense there's something in the wind.
I love it.
That feels like tragedy.
I love it.
So I sing it like super low and slow, you know?
I love doing that. I do that with there's a Christmas song, like it's from the Home Alone movie, Nobody Ought to Be Alone for Christmas.
Home
Like,
Alone.
nobody ought to be all alone for Christmas. Like that song.
Home Alone?
It was no Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. Let me get it straight.
Okay. I was
But-
like, hmm?
But I don't know. I get like birthday blues and I get Christmas blues, and I sing that song to myself every Christmas. But I recently slowed it down and brought it down a couple of notches, and it's like the cold wind is blowing and the streets are getting dark.
I like that.
I'm writing you this letter, but I don't know where to start. The bells will be ringing, St. John the Divine. I get a little bit lonely every year around this time.
And so that's like a fast, more hopping song?
Oh yeah, it's like Christmas bells, and the saxophones.
That's a really cool like way of moving into that song.
That's that song.
Yeah.
Like you have to know that song. Who sings that? Oh, why can't I think of her name right now? That sings it. Like very famous, very anyway. Names escaping me. Google it real quick.
I don't want to Googles.
Other vibes.
No, I think that was it. I do also do like bare necessities whenever I'm like, again, like let's
love
keep
that.
it simple.
I
Let's
do
keep
sing.
it simple.
I sing Hakuna Matata from time to time when I'm just feeling like why not? Because why worry? Why feel surface pressure? But now, what do you think a person's answer? Because let's get back to the task at hand. This is a new vibe check that I'm thinking. Like if I ask this on a dating profile, what does a guy's answer say to me?
Listen, it's such a deep question. I had literally had to take days to think about it and answer. So if a person is willing, like if you're doing a vibe check on a date and the person is willing to like say, hey, I don't really know the answer right now, but let me get back to you.
Yeah.
Let them have that time though. You know?
Okay.
I would say let
Fair.
them have the time. And then if they give you an answer, first off, that's very impressive that they're even giving that
Mhm.
much thought.
Okay.
You know,
That's
it's
fair.
kind of like the same thing of just like rather than just saying, "Oh, I don't know."
Did I tell you one of the guys answered back my original vibe check method with almost identical prince, princess, and villain
As you,
as me? Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
I was like, stop it, and he's a Scorpio.
Ooh,
So like we have that water sign vibes. I think like because his reasons were also similar to mine, like you know with being misunderstood.
I like
or-
Scorpios.
I like Scorpios too.
Scorpios are definitely very misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Very misunderstood.
I feel like water signs are because my Pisces sister will tell me she's misunderstood all the time. Must be a water sign thing.
Sorry, I was thinking and processing. Sometimes it takes a while.
That's what. Listen, we literally have a processing disorder, so
Yeah, you know, I actually asked my partner, and he even was like, "Oh," he goes, he's like, "Yeah, I don't know." I was like, "Okay, well, I was like, if you plan or if you ever have time to think about it, will you let me know?" And he's like, "Oh, absolutely." He's like, he's like, "I'm trying to go down the roster," and he's like, "It's just too many."
there was so many songs, and like as I went down the roster, that's where I was like,
This is a tough question.
This is a very tough question, but like
This
if
is
you-
tougher. I felt like this
Yeah.
one was tougher than your original vibe check. Whoa, hey there,
because there's so many more songs, and there are princes and princesses and
Mhm,
stuff.
yeah.
But
And you're trying to remember all of them. You're like, well, wait, hold on. Yeah.
yeah. But I will say, like, to wrap up, I mean, if I ask this question, I think I would like to hear what your present song is. And I think for me, like, the overarching present song for me is Show Yourself. Like, that's where I'm at right now in my life. Maybe that and Into the Unknown. So since they're from the same movie, I say that it's okay to have both.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what my just present one is. Because, like, on one hand, it's kind of a political one. And then the other hand, it's just like, I'm just going with the flow. But also, I feel like even though I used it for my future, I feel like it's also my present. And that's, I just can't wait to be king.
I think that is your present becoming the
Into my future.
That's your bridge song,
Like,
and I think you're.
I'm
standing
just
on
so
the bridge.
excited, dude. I'm just so excited.
I think
I'm
you're
so
just right there.
excited.
You're on the precipice of it. I think we both are.
Sorry.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, whoa. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
All right.
All right. So next episode, are we gonna get back to some more psychology?
What did you have in mind?
God, no, I think we've discussed this. Do you think we have enough time to do research on that, or should we save it for another?
Gardner,
the multiple intelligences.
who was the one with the fixed mindset?
That was Carol Dweck,
And
and
wasn't that also Gardner? Didn't we do two people?
no, you mentioned Abrams, I think is his name, or Abraham something.
I mentioned
That's
Abraham Hicks, but
Yeah.
that's not who was
No,
being researched.
No, we just talked about Carol Dweck. I've mentioned Gardner to you a couple times because it's a subject that I want to do.
Okay.
And I just think we just never got to it. We just always had other ideas that we wanted to talk about first.
Okay.
But
Gardner.
Howard Gardner and his multiple intelligences. Which category do you fall into? What category do our princes and princes fall into?
Okay. Send me the name and I will do the research.
All right, sounds good. I
Yay.
can't wait. All right, so any other things to say before we wrap up?
No, I think we're good.
All right. I would love if people see this episode and comment about
What's one of your songs?
What are your songs? What are the songs that define your past, your present, your future? Like, which ones get you in your hyped up feels? Which one do you listen to when you're feeling low? You know, which ones remind you of your child or whatever?
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know.
What love is. Sorry. That's not a Disney song.
I don't think I was trying to sing a Disney song that time.
Okay, cool.
At any rate, you have been listening to and or watching Adventures in Vanderland. We got a lot of saying today. Hey, hey. Make sure you tune in next time. Like, follow, and subscribe. All right, where's Fred?
That's a good question.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm gonna try to have a forward move. Okay.
No signs of him?
What